Okay, so hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome to Occult Cat TV. Stay hydrated, stay meditated, stay educated, and stay elevating. Today, we are talking about Luciferic ascension through business. So we are learning business with Lord Lucifer. How you working with different spirits, you're going to learn how to acquire money in different ways. And working with an angel is going to be different than working with a demon. So, in a sense, things that Metatron, Mikael, Sandalphon, things that they would tell you when it pertains to business is going to be a lot different than, say, what Belial or Beelzebub, maybe Marcosius, Marbos, for more demons, right? Beelzebub can be considered, Belial's considered an angel. He's a fallen angel. Many of these beings are fallen, rather they chose to descend. Now, as we're understanding the darker polarity, the darker aspects of life, this is where we are starting to really understand what money is. If you want my opinion of what money is, that's going to be on the Patreon. My full in-depth opinion. I will also be breaking down what the dollar is, as well as many aspects of society. So specifically for Coven of the Sacred Torch, which Lucifer guides, Belial guides, Hecate is the main on the roster, Hecate and the Spider Queen, and Mammon is as well a part of that, as well as Beelzebub. So the demonic gatekeepers, if you're someone that's wishing to better understand the nature of the occult, witchcraft, shamanism, sorcery, study it. Know all your universal laws and principles. Know who you are and what you're meant to achieve. But as well, if you've been learning from myself and you find that I'm helping you to learn and grow at a faster rate, please feel free to hit the like, the subscribe. It is free after all. I would greatly appreciate that. And as well, now if you want in-depth gnosis, exclusive gnosis you guys aren't going to find anywhere else, that's actually going to be on the Patreon. So tiers 1 and tiers 2, this is a psychic development and magic school. It's just $10 and then $15. And then as well, tier 3 is the deification tier. So you're getting all of the wisdom, the knowledge, the information, the rituals of tier 3. And then in a sense, tier 4 is the fate and destiny, source alignment, and as well soul attunement, rite, and ritual. That is performed at the end of every month into the second and as well third, depending on the month. I like to do rituals for multiple days. I'm someone that I literally will trance out, get all of this stuff done, like as a medium, as a shaman, as a witch, and then in a sense, it's so powerful holding that trance for multiple days because I'm someone that's just able to go in and out of that state and that realm very fast, such as getting a consultation with myself. You're able to, I open the way as a shaman, as a medium, as an infernal emissary, someone who's been working with the demons and the devils, as well as goddess Hecate for the past, I was initiated into Egyptian magic around 8 years ago with Thoth and Horus, and in a sense, I want to say that that was the beginning of my underworld journey. And if you want to learn more about my journey or know my journey, I have my live streams. They will be up for a little bit longer, but all that's going to be placed in the Patreon for the 4th and 5th tier. So know that if you do, want to know more about this path, myself, or just have guidance, I do offer consultations as well as magic mentorships and fate and destiny tarot card readings. So if you're someone that would like to purchase that, go for it. As I say that, 2 dogs, you guys, are coming up to verify what I'm talking about. There's, in a sense, wait 1 second. So, in a sense, there's a there's a small little dachshund. Where I live, there's people with a lot of dogs, and a dog just actually walked up right beside me, and then there was another dog in the corner just like creeping. And when especially I know Hecate's around, I feel so good. Yeah, he's right there. What's up, little dude? Hey. But that's how I know Hecate's around, confirming the message. So, in a sense, this is actually what Coven of the Sacred Torch is. It is a secret society. It is not. In a sense, it is. It's helping you to better understand the occult initiation system, because Coven of the Sacred Torch was raised by myself, uncovered and channeled, because Goddess Hecate told me to go through the Qliphoth and the tunnels of Set. Now, in these moments, I didn't really know what that was. I was actually just, working with Horus and Thoth and Lucifer. This is when I started first work with Lucifer. And then I was led to Azazel, and then Belial was there. I'm getting a lot of glimpses, like flashback to when I was doing all these workings. And that's also what will be on the Patreon, is a lot more in depth, that as I've integrated the crown of Lucifer, I've had all these visions come to me. And that's where, for myself, I'm teaching this initiatory system, because the gods and the goddesses have asked me to. Hecate, the Spider Queen, Lucifer. Honestly, I wouldn't be doing this. I wouldn't feel so pulled to talk about these things and bring this forward if I didn't feel called. And in a sense, they told me that I had to go through hell. I had to go through the Qliphoth in order to liberate other people. And now that I am out and I'm integrating, right, you don't feel like you'll ever get out. Like it's a feeling that the dark matter, when it's pushing in on you, you don't feel as if you'll manifest a way out. But the thing is, it's exactly that. It's through your feeling. The Qliphoth tests you. It puts you through all these different initiatory realms. And as you start to embrace these realms, you start to more and more know yourself. You start to know who you are, and as well what you're meant to achieve. Now, it's at each aspect, and as I say that, dogs are barking. Give me 1 second, you guys. Let me make sure it's I'm watching my friend's dog as well. Okay, cool. My friend asked me to watch his dog, so he's at work. Okay. And as I am the gatekeeper, I'm also the dog sitter. Ooh. But yeah, so going through hell, that's actually what I awakened and I unlocked, is I became my own gatekeeper. So when you do work with all 9 demonic gatekeepers, what you start to awaken within yourself, and again, I have this more in depth on the Patreon, and as things unfold, because that's what it is, I want to have all of it now. That's not how reality works. If the source literally shoved all of that into your face, like, hey, this is all of it at once, that would overload your brain, that would overload your life. Life wouldn't be fun, it would be boring, actually. That's why things have to happen. Life is a story. Life is a movie. Life is a play. Life is a simulation, and it is a game. And it's about playing that game of life in order to better understand and know who we are within this simulation. And as I worked with each demonic gatekeeper, because that's what they're keeping. What are they keeping? The gates. What are these gates? These gates are astral doorways into ourself, into knowing ourself and what we can achieve, who we can become, and as well who we're meant to be through each gatekeeper. It's not, oh, I'm Lucifer and I'm only Lucifer and I'm the only Lucifer and da 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 da. It's not about all that. That dramaticism, like, oh, but the ego is being tested, right? The ego, you feel, I mean, when you're in hell, you feel like overwhelmed. You feel this infernal fire because it's dissolving your ego. Each aspect of the initiations through the underworld are going to test you in different ways. You have to let go of something. And this is what I had to do. Who I am now is not who I was when I began my path, when I began my journey, and I started to manifest all of this. It was only about 5 years ago that I started to work with the gatekeepers. And in a sense, 3 years before that, so 8 into 9 years, I've been on the metaphysical path. I've been on the path as a shaman. With Horus and Thoth, I've embraced the source, and they gave me a chance to go through a lot of, like, I'm so grateful that they taught me how to meditate, that Thoth taught me how to channel, because I was able to only navigate and guide myself through the hell realms and the infernal divine because I was already a clear or clean vessel. I already dissolved the illusions pretty good. I still got steamrolled in the Qliphoth because a lot of us are the ones paving the way, right? I'm a forerunner in this ascension, especially when it comes to evolving my DNA through the infernal divine. Belial all the time would talk about DNA evolution, DNA upgrade, dark matter like codes, like downloads. And because when you're working with them, you're being brought out of this reality. Truly, when you see that aspect, that movie, when they pull Neo out of that, the water, the goop, whatever the fuck it is, and he has that thing in his neck, a lot of people have that. That's 99% of the Matrix. People are plugged into the Matrix. The Matrix is a light illusion. We those of the Watchers, we come from an immense, we come from the realm of dark matter. And as we come from the realm of dark matter, the dark mother, this is where our soul resides. As we are doing ritual, as we are doing spell work, as we are doing these things that we feel called and led to, even though the Matrix demonizes it, why are we called to do ritual? Why are we called to go into trance? Why do we just start writing something and we trance out, but then we might channel the greatest thing? What called me to make this video? My true will. Just like in Thelema, Crowley became an antichrist, right? So he went into the dark matter, but he got lost in the sauce. He started drinking his own Kool-Aid. You know what I'm saying? And Crowley, in a sense, this is, a lot of people worship Crowley, but they don't know he didn't cross the abyss. So now the thing is, there's magicians now crossing the abyss, such as myself. There's other people as well. Not that many cross it that well, right? So, and not many of us know what it is. Crowley studied the abyss, tried to understand it, but then failed his crossing. So, in the same way, someone's like, well, what makes a passing? You start to see the person's life, like, it'll fall apart heavily after the abyss until you get to Thamael, and then there's an integration period where you're being dissolved. All of this stuff is being dissolved, and then once you've integrated, if you've done the emotional healing, if you've done the trauma work, because you're getting to the root of the tree itself, you're getting to the root of source. And in order to embrace the source, you must channel the source. You must draw the source down into yourself. And as you're doing this, you must be a clear vessel, a clear conduit. And this is why the trials, especially at Thamael, are so severe, because you're doing intense soul growth. If you're not if you re-traumatize yourself and you fall to the abyss again, you're able to get out if you have the right mindset and understanding and you listen to the messages. But truly, if you don't, it's not about getting to the top, it's about maintaining it. That's why I'm giving you guys this foundation that you need in order to better understand the reality in which you're creating, especially if you're working with Lucifer, Satan, Belial, Beelzebub, Moloch, Azazel, Hecate. This is what they want you to know, is to heal. And you must heal, and from healing, you'll step into your power. From healing, you step into your feeling. And when you allow yourself to feel, this is actually when your magic starts to flow. I'm also getting inspired for an idea: the universe, the abyss, and the Qliphoth. Why the Qliphoth exists. So I'm gonna make that video after this one. So the devils wanted you to know these things so that as you get initiated into this and you start to work with demons, devils, you already work with them, right? Something led you here. You can at least do it in a proper way with a solid foundation. So why I say all of this is because in order to create business for yourself, because we started off with that, Lucifer wanted me to let you guys know that it's about financially liberating yourself, understanding finances, understanding economics. A lot of you, this is the next level of your ascension. You're literally working a 9-to-5 job that you fucking hate, and you're staying there. Why? You literally tell yourself every day, I don't want to be here. I don't like being here. Why the fuck do I have to be here? Why do you? You do not. So it's about financially liberating yourself by building a business. Building a business is a vehicle and conduit of your ascension. As you build this business, this is how you're going to grow to the next level. It's the same with a YouTube channel and then monetizing a YouTube channel, right? If you have an audience of 1,000 people, you can sell to them a product for $20. That's $20,000. A product sells for $20, that's $20,000, right? So now, you guys, it's about building business for yourself. As you've went through the Qliphoth, as you've integrated, as all of these things have started to manifest for you, and you started to notice you are the one that is creating your reality, this is why you did the work to heal yourself. So now you are a cleansed vessel of source. You are becoming the source itself. Something that the source literally dictated to me through... Guys, this day was so synchronistic, and I'll have an in-depth video probably on the Patreon about this. But the reason why I care so much to financially liberate you guys, teach you how to make money, help you to understand that slave jobs will not save you, is because I remember when the source, I was with my friend, and I'm someone that I have a social media marketing agency, as well as I do copyright professionally, and I mean, I'm also a professional occult consultant. I'm a professional witch, medium, magician, shaman, whatever you call it, right? I'm seen as a professional in my realm, in all these realms and endeavors. And that's what I see myself as. You gain confidence from mastering the skill. So mastering writing, I was able to, oh, wow, okay, so I'm really good at writing. Why don't I learn sales, marketing, and business? From then learning sales, marketing, and business, what this allows me to do is then monetize my wisdom. That's all money is. When you think of anything, a product, a patent, a schematic, we also then have a digital good, a service. All of these things are someone has a skill, someone is good at a skill, and then it's about monetization of that skill. So I also have believe it's either on my shorts, but you guys can go on my TikTok, a video about working on your creating high value skills for yourself. So working a 9-to-5 slave job and getting paid 15 an hour, what if you, in those 8 hours, developed a skill that got you paid $100? You got paid $100 for 1 hour, even $50 for 1 hour, because you developed a skill online. You got good at copywriting and your words. You got good at graphic design. You got good at video editing, creating videos, being a life coach, right? Being a tarot card reader professionally, being a shaman professionally, doing what you naturally and normally do, but monetization of the path and the journey. It's about monetizing your wisdom and what you do. If you travel all the time, if you go places, why not film a video of yourself traveling? Why not? And then talk about something wise and then say, hey, you guys, like, I do coaching, I do mentorship. And then in the beginning, like myself, I had to start at a certain price. But then as I started to grow wiser, as I started to meet with more people, as my time became more valuable, because that's what, when you're meeting with me, that's what you're paying for, my time. I'm someone, I don't have time to just help everyone, right? That's why I have my consultations and my mentorships. I've also noticed people don't take my advice and don't take me serious if they don't pay for it. Right? Friends take me serious. People that ask me questions, that come to me and know me, they like, I'll answer a question or two, right? Like if you need help, I always like message back and, hey, like this and that, like you don't need a consultation yet, like just go do these things. And then if they come back, by all means, come back. But if not, like, maybe I'm not your cup of tea. That's okay. I'd rather actually only work with people that like me, right? That like my presence, that wish to work with me. It's like, wow, O'Shea's so cool. Like, oh wow, he actually knows a lot. He's wise, right? He's prosperous. He's taught me a lot. He changed my life overnight. Those are the people that I'm looking for, the people that are receptive, whether they be feminine or masculine. So, as you get good at your writing, as you develop a service and a skill, then it's about building a business. So having a plan, brainstorming, strategizing. You'll need one of these, just a normal journal. This is the funnest thing in my reality, you guys. Like going and buying something that's expensive or just sitting down and journaling. I literally would rather just go buy a journal and just write all day long. That's how you also accumulate wealth. You stop caring about spending money all of the time, and instead you care more about yourself. Right? Growing your mind, becoming wiser. Because if you're always making money, if you're always monetizing your wisdom and you're always creating, then you can't not be prosperous. You can't not be wealthy, because that's how the universe works. That's how the universe functions. Through what you create, you embrace your destiny. You embrace your true will. You embrace the path that is most meant for you. And that's what all of this is. That's where all of this is leading you. Into your true self. Even business is but a conduit, a vehicle of your ascension. So the wiser you become and the more that you do this every day. So work on yourself. Get your mind right. Get your heart right. Balance yourself. From working on your mind, from unifying your mind with your heart, you then will start to magnetize these loving connections that people that love you, right? You might meet a business client, ally. You might network in some way where you meet someone that will pay you a lot of money because they make a lot of money. And then they'd want to give you that because they want you to be liberated because you're liberating them. And that's all business is. You provide a good product, service, or digital good, right? An e-good, something that empowers someone, something that you would want to buy. You create that, bring it to market, bring it to the market. So I made this thing, I brought it to the market. That's why it's called marketing, you guys. That's just like, to look at that, I never really realized that marketing. I just always heard the word marketing, right? But when you start to even look into the words, the etymology of all of these things, then from marketing, it's you learn business, you create a plan, a business plan. You strategize, you brainstorm with your journal. And then from there it would be So as you've brought it to market, now putting whatever you have on social media. So putting your business on social media, putting yourself on social media, telling people, hey, I do this for this amount, or as well gaining clients, testimonials. If you get 1 to 3 clients, then you have 9 to 16 clients. Because the thing is, if master what you do, become so good at what you do, right? Working with Lucifer, Belial, Beelzebub, Azazel, Satan, these beings. By working with these beings and getting so good at what you do, people will naturally pay you large sums of money because you're valuable. You are a god. You are a deity. Why wouldn't people want to be in your presence? Why wouldn't people want to work with you? So, with that, you guys, that's going to wrap up the video. I gave you a lot of different aspects of life. Take that in. I will be live streaming a little bit later today. We will be, at some point today, reading The Richest Man in Babylon. And as well, we will be discussing manifestation, and I will be like a teacher, just guiding you guys through how to make money. I've watched a lot of YouTubers that are entrepreneurs. I don't see that many that teach how to make money this in depth. Like truly, like what I'm going to teach you guys in like probably a few hours. So I'm going to have that lecture set up. Probably going to record a few more videos after this. And I want to say, I hope you guys have a beautiful and amazing day, wherever you are. And my name is O'Shea. As well, you can call me Atanu, for that is my magic name, the name of my daemon. And this is Occult Cat TV, the channel you know, you love. So with that, you guys, I also have a Patreon, again, exclusive Gnosis. This is more of a Coven of the Sacred Torch type video, but I'm releasing it to YouTube because I would like to magnetize to myself a network of individuals that wish to work together and take this path very serious. Maybe you work with Hecate, Lucifer, Belial, Beelzebub, Azazel. Hecate, the Spider Queen. Whether you're masculine, feminine does not matter to me, but if you find that we are allies, join Coven of the Sacred Torch. Watch your life quantum leap overnight. As well, you get to talk to me. That is the 5th tier. And I will be leaving data sets on how to accumulate wealth, understanding finances, as well as understanding, most importantly, the Cliffoth and the Hell Realms, and helping you, pulling you out of the Matrix, pulling you out of hell, giving you the keys to your ascension, and wishing you well. I hope you all manifest the life in which you desire. I hope you all build your empire, for we are all a part of the kingdom of Source. Know yourself, know who you are, and as well what you're meant to achieve, and embrace greatness. On this day, embrace greatness. It is Sunday, the day of success, the day of business, wealth, success, and health. Before this, I just busted out in singing. I was singing so beautifully, and I love that. So I'm grateful for the deities. I'm grateful. Thank you, Lord Lucifer, for all that you do. Love you, brother. Thank you, Belial. Love you, brother. King Paimon, Paimonius. And as well, Goddess Hecate and the Spider Queen. I appreciate all you guys do. Thank you for magnetizing this network. Thank you for the beautiful life I live. I know that I had to do it. I know I manifested it, and that's what Hecate would tell you, but I'm truly grateful for everything that I've manifested and for the life that I live. And now that I know that as I've set this foundation for myself, I'm a solid foundation. I'm here for the community. I wish you guys to rise. And that's why I have my consultations. That's why I have my mentorships and as well my Patreon. On top of that, I also do Fate and Destiny readings and as well ritual for people. In-depth spell work that changes lives overnight, truly. So if you'd like to get a mentorship, all that stuff is going to be down below. And know that mentorships and consultations will be going up by next year. So that's literally just a month. So if you felt called to getting a mentorship, I would like just make it easier on you. I would recommend getting it this month. You get 5 weeks with myself, and you're able to text me and message me on WhatsApp, as well as just asking me questions. So that's just $500 at the moment, 555. If you're doing the Cliff-Off one, it's a little bit different. That's 666. It will probably around the middle of the month be going to 777 and then 888, giving people like a little bit of a leeway, and then it will be going up to 1,100 and then 1,500 from there. I know that my time is more valuable than that. You truly get 5 weeks with myself. That's if you learn how to make money, you're just gonna. That's why I'm teaching you guys how to make money. If you go apply the things that I taught you, you go research, you go study. I can't teach you. I can give it all to you. You gotta figure out the path, you guys, right? But if you do all these things, and you would like to you wish for me to be your mentor, a guide, whether it be in the occult or like the financial realms, understanding business, or as well just spiritual entrepreneurship. Hey, I'm your guy. And with that, you guys, I wish you well and have a beautiful day. Namaste from I, myself, Atanu, here at the temple, as well as Hecate and the devils. So with that, you guys, peace. Have a beautiful day. You guys got this. You got this. I'm also going to be releasing a Lucifer tarot card reading that might actually be, that might be in the live stream. Let's see. So later, you guys.